All right, what's up, guys? I've never done one of these, but another part of the Bronco that I wanted to show you guys that I'm pretty excited about. So the LS that we have for the Bronco is an early Gen 3, I think. It's like a 2000 Silverado, just a truck motor that we're doing a bunch of stuff to. Intakes, when it comes to like square port, cathedral port, things can get a little bit jumbled when you're doing research on what you want. I did the research for you, and I've only heard like good things about this intake. It's a fabricated intake, which a lot of people don't want to run. If you have the money for like a fast or something like that, like by all means, go for it. But this one, you know, I want it to look good and also didn't want to spend a fortune, so I picked this one up. Sharp's Customs. Yeah, Sharp Customs. Heard good things about it, and it's on the cheaper side, very affordable. I think right around $500 with a throttle body. This is cathedral port, and I can also run stock injectors that came off the truck with it. So since we're running the turbo, I didn't want to blow more money than I had to buy an injector, so I actually decapped the injectors, and everyone in the LS world, you know what that is. So decapped the injectors, flow tested them, we're good, and I want to run those, and I didn't want to have to switch to later style injector for some other intakes that I found. So let's just see what we got in here. Sorry if there's some background noise. It is a windy day out here in Nebraska. Seems very well packaged. Really bagged up and foam on all sides, which looks really nice. Oh, something just dropped there. It says, reminder, look beneath the foam packaging for the included fuel rail kit. That is handy. So there is. This must be our fuel rails. Let's take a look at this thing first. First off, it's really well packaged, bagged up, and some nice foam all around it. So this is a TIG welded complete intake. Sounds like there's must be a hardware kit inside of there. So it comes with seals, bolts, and some nipple fittings for like your vacuum and stuff like that. That's pretty nice. Looks milled surface. So here's all your vacuum ports. Do have a spot for a map sensor in the back. Overall, it looks really clean. The welds look very nice. Pretty good beads, not very wobbly. All those welds look nice. One big thing about when I was doing the research on these intakes, one big thing that kind of shied me away from any like Amazon or like eBay intakes that look a lot like this is, take a look at this. Inside of there, you can see the trumpets coming through. A lot of them I looked at, they don't tell you, and I know I've had some friends that have gotten one to where it's just welded around here and it's just like chopped off steel going into there if anything sticks through. The fact that they actually trumpet these out and it looks really even on top of that. So I feel like I could stick straight edge on top of each one of those trumpets, and they are all exactly even on both sides running down this. This is a 102 millimeter intake, which we will be running. I haven't bought the throttle body yet, but clean, not powder coated on the surface. Very nice. Like really, I think that's just some junk on there. I mean, typical metal blemishes, like nothing that I think would affect anything. So far, very nice. Let's see. So yeah, here's our fuel rails. Yeah. So this must be an anodized or something maybe, because I don't know if you can see this, but it's not black. It's almost like it's got like a greenish tint to it, or more of like maybe a blue black, which I don't know, a little bit disheartening, but at the same time, not a big deal for us, because with the way we're going with it, we want to break up all the black. So we had already planned to powder coat these, I think, orange, which thank goodness this was a little bit discolored and not this. So that's not going to matter too much for us, but if you guys are getting this and expect everything to be perfectly the same color, it's not. It definitely is not very black, but very well constructed, very wide open, fittings at both sides, rear injectors, labeled number 1. The other side, same deal, kind of like a greenish tint compared to the black. But it does come with a crossover line, more fittings. I think these, yeah, so the fuel rail fittings and fuel rail mounting plus hardware. So that part is nice. And this is a steel braided line. These look very nice. Swiveling, completely black fittings, a nice steel braided line. Can't complain about that. The rest of it, besides the fact that this these fuel rails are a little different color, really first impression, it looks very nice. Which, and like I said, it doesn't really matter for us because we're planning on repowder coating these anyway. But the rest of this is still have some. They didn't peel all the powder coating tape off, but not a big deal. It's all right. So yeah, this green tape, we use the same stuff. It's just a high temp powder coating tape. And it looks like they forgot to take it off of 2 of the injector ports. I don't know. Maybe this one was built on a Friday. I hope not. But overall, the powder coating looks very even, completely cured, covers everything up. No powder coating in the threads or in where the injectors go. And looks like it was milled nice, so fits LS motors. This one is a cathedral port. I think they do offer a square port, but this is what we needed, and I think it's gonna look great. I just hope it performs. I know sometimes with boost applications with fabricated intakes, they can be noisy or stuff like that. So I will shoot you an update when the Bronco is getting close to done on how it performs and kind of how everything else performs that we're doing. So until then, guys.